Shaun the Shark Learns to Surf, or How to Know You're in Your Parents' Hearts. Once there was a friendly shark called Shaun. He lived with his mummy, daddy, brother and sister shark. Shaun was the littlest. When Shaun was a tiny shark, he'd been left behind by the shiver. He'd felt scared, alone and confused. The shiver, that's all the sharks in his family, had come back and found him again, but it had left Shaun feeling a bit worried about whether Mummy and Daddy would always be there. When Mummy Shark is busy, like when she's hunting prey, Shaun would get a worry that she's forgotten about him, and Shaun would bang his tail hard on the sea floor so Mummy looks at him. When Mummy looks at him, he feels better, less worried. But the prey she was hunting then escaped, and Mummy Shark was a bit cross, and everybody was hungry. Oh dear, Shaun doesn't like it when everyone is cross, but it is better than the worried feeling. One day, Daddy Shark was hunting an octopus. Shaun got a worry that he'd forgotten about him, so Shaun jumped out from behind a rock and went boo! Daddy looked at Shaun. The worried feeling went from Shaun's heart, but the octopus squirted Daddy with ink, and Daddy was really cross. And everybody was hungry again. Oh dear, Shaun doesn't like it when Daddy gets cross, but it's better than that worried feeling. Another day, when they'd actually got some fish to eat, Mummy was chopping it up. Shaun got a worried feeling, so he tickled Mummy Shark. Mummy Shark wiggled him off, but she dropped the knife and cut her fin. Mummy was cross, and everyone had to wait for dinner when they were hungry. Oh dear. Shaun felt better that he knew Mummy Shark was thinking about him, but he didn't really like her being cross. What a muddle. One day, when Mummy Shark wasn't busy, she had a long think. She realised Shaun needed to be noticed. He needed to know that Mummy and Daddy were thinking about him and would never forget about him ever again. But she needed to find a way for Shaun to know this without losing their dinner or getting hurt or anybody getting cross with Shaun. Mummy Shark thought they needed a sign so Shaun would know he was always in her heart and mind. And maybe if I had a sign too, she thought, Shaun would remember that he's always in my heart and mind. Mummy Shark was very good at making things out of seaweed. She knitted a turtle for Shaun, and Shaun used sea cucumber slime to stick seaweed into a turtle for Mummy. Mummy had Shaun's tiny turtle in her pocket, so she could squeeze it and think of Shaun. And Shaun kept the turtle Mummy had made in his pocket, and he could squeeze it whenever he missed her. But Mummy also knew that Shaun needed a way to let her know when the worry that he'd been forgotten was too big. So she told Shaun that whenever he felt that way, he could put a pebble in her or Daddy's pocket. And then they could let him know they were thinking about him. They had some different ways to let him know this. Telling him, looking in his eyes, or a fin rub. If Shaun used the pebble to let them know he needed to be seen, instead of shouting boo or tickling or thrashing his tail, they rewarded him with a voucher. Each voucher gave him extra time surfing with his friends. Now things are much better. Sometimes Shaun still forgets and does the annoying things to make the worry go away. But he does really like surfing, so much of the time he remembers to use his pebble. Mummy and Daddy always have Shaun in their heart and mind, and they've never forgotten him. And did you know, Shaun did so much surfing that he's now competing in the Shark Surfing World Championships. The end.